Yo, 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 what is up, my fallopian tubers? Cesario from the barrio coming back at you with another video for your butt. Today I'm going to show a couple of pickups. One from the mail from B Roth 6 and a couple from my LCS. As you know, every time I get my Dodger check, I go buy some cards, and this time my budget was 20 bucks because I gotta pay off my washer and dryer I just bought, and other expenses, so I'm limited this time. And I picked up these two. I probably have this more than likely, but hey, who doesn't mind having two of these? Maybe even three. Sweet die cut, Hands of Gold, Ken Griffey Jr. And I picked up this Barry Bonds die cut. I just love Pacific. These die cuts are so sweet. I remember the first time I saw these, like, I used to think they were brass knuckles to realize they were Crown Royal crowns. But sweet Barry Bonds. Barry Lamont Bonds. Alright, so I picked up these two. And I picked up 2 packs of Topps Series 2. These are my first Series 2, I believe. So, and then B Roth, man. B Roth, I've known B Roth forever, since I first got started on YouTube, when he was just a collector, and then after the pandemic hit, and he ended up switching to kind of being a dealer. So he sells cards. You guys should check him out. B Roth 6, man. One of my biggest memories of B Roth 6 is him smiling and being happy for me at the last National. Once when I picked up, I had two main goals at the National last year. The year before, well, I had 3, and one of them was to pick up a Mickey Mantle card, which I did, which was the 500-foot tape measure home run, and either the Bowman color Pee Wee Reese or the rookie George Brett, and I ended up picking up the rookie George Brett, and he was the first person I saw after I bought it, and man, I was on cloud 9 after I bought it, and I remember showing it to him, like, hey, look what I just bought, and he had a genuine smile. He was genuinely so happy for me, like he could see how happy I was, and I remember him just smiling, like being proud of me. It was bitching. So, well, I only bought 1 card from him. Obviously, he sent me a little bit more. But the card I bought from him is a Tommy Lasorda. Tommy Lasorda. This is a keychain. I used to hang it up on my Christmas tree. And I used to talk, but the thing is already broken now. That little voice thing. You can see the speaker thing. And this is me right here. My Little League team in 85. This was the majors. I think this was my last year in the majors in Little League. I did play the minors and stuff like that, a couple years in the majors. But that's me right there. Alright. So I'm excited about this card, guys. This is a card I wanted to get for so long, and I never pulled the trigger on it. I used to see it graded in good shape for $100. $100, like a lot of times, like, man, I could pick up a Mantle for 100, and I always thought that Tommy Lasorda was going to be not that expensive, but once he passed a couple years ago, rest in peace, like his prices shot up, and I kind of thought, like, oh man, he's kind of out of my price range. But Buck Farmer, Zach Greinke, I have a couple of his rookie cards that I'm glad I traded for. Daniel Palka, Christian Vasquez, Descafini, Julio Rios, Ian Kinsler, Kurt, and Fake Suzuki. I just love that line. The Mets, Up and Down, Springer, in the postseason, and the Milwaukee Menaces, Dennis the Menace. So here's the card that I bought. I'm sure these are just kind of some, some fillers, kind of protection for the card. All right. So just go through those real quick. But the card that I bought from him is the Tommy Lasorda rookie. Man, these are some nicely 4-shot four sharp rounded corners on this card. Love the aging on this. Check it out. Look at the cartoons in the back. Pitching in Cuba, he accidentally hit a 200-pound, 6-foot batter. I love the story of when the Dodgers were playing the Yankees, and Tommy Lasorda used to be a pitcher. So that's why he's talking about him pitching. And see, what does that say right there? Let's take it out of here. But this is the Tommy Lasorda rookie. Man, this is aged wonderfully. Look at that stain right there. Sick water stain, dude. Or is it semen stain? I don't know. I don't want to lick it and find out. I don't want to get pregnant. But look at that. Nice cartoon there. When the batter rushed him, Tommy faked with his glove and tripped the batter. What a prankster. But yeah, Tommy Lasorda has a funny story when him and the Yankees were going back and forth hitting each other, and Mickey Mantle was up to bat, and Mickey Mantle, he was going to get thrown at. He knew that he was going to get thrown at because something that Billy Martin did, I believe it was. And so Mickey Mantle, like during the scuffle before, I went up to Tommy and told him, hey man, forget about him, let bygones be bygones, and like, he's like, we're sorry and this and that. And Tommy Lasorda went back to the mound and said, wow, that Mickey Mantle, he's a swell guy, so he didn't throw at him. And then Mickey Mantle hit a double. And when Mickey was on second base, he like smiled at Tommy, and then Tommy knew like, oh man, I should have thrown at him. He got me. But Tommy Lasorda, man, look at this rookie card. Young Tommy. Sicko. Gotta love vintage, man. The 54 Tommy. Thomas Charles Lasorda. Alright? And if you don't know, Tommy was the guy who got cut from being a pitcher to make room for Sandy Koufax. But Tommy ended up staying his whole life with the Dodgers. Alright? But, man, thank you, B. Roth. This is a sweet card right here. And I'm glad I finally own it. Sick Tommy. And I'll be going to Dodger Stadium later. I got to go to work later. On the 4th of July. Alright? So, love the hobby, people. And just keep collecting baseball cards forever, I say. Ciao! Sweet, sweet Tommy. Sicko! Go Dodgers! Sweet! Legend.